Just want to talk about this for a moment. It's really important and kind of to the point where we need to start having bigger conversations around this. And I know it's a touchy subject and it's not a black and white topic, and there are so many branches off of this. I talk about this all the time. Your body is made for movement, right? Yes. I stress that a lot. We talk about that a lot. The thing is at the end of the day, just being very, very real with you, at the end of the day, it does matter what kind of movements you're doing, but the food that you're eating, the things that you're drinking, things that you're consuming, that has a huge impact on you. So if you don't really change things in the food department and you think that moving more, exercising is going to remedy whatever you have going on, it's not going to. These are things that I think when we're younger, like even at my age, like hovering around 40, you put this shit on the back burner, but it can't be put on the back burner anymore. We are riddled with inflammation, sickness, and that comes from the foods that you're putting in your body. There's no sugarcoating it anymore. So if you are on like a health journey and you actually haven't changed your eating habits, you're probably not hitting that next level that you want to hit because it's about the food. And the reason why I'm saying this, also, I just posted some videos. And I say this, I love my body. I'm actually very comfortable with my body right now, if you can't tell. I've been heavier. I've also been thinner. And it's recognizing that I don't punish my body. I don't beat myself up anymore, because I know what I put in my body and I know that I move it. So if I'm giving it those things, whatever the output is the output. I see it all the time. I'm seeing it in some of my clients right now. And I've gone through this. That's why I'm saying this. Like, I know what it feels like because I've been there. You can't keep eating and drinking the same things that are keeping you inflamed and then add on top of it things that are supposed to make you feel better. You're not taking away the stuff that's making you inflamed and not feel good. And that's the part that we don't want to give up. And I'm just as guilty of that. There are things that we convince ourselves in moderation, treats, it's not that big of a deal. But the truth is, it is. It is. Having something once a day in a small time period isn't a lot, but once a day over the span of your lifetime, that's not moderation. And that's what I said, myself included. And I just had this conversation. When I sit there and I try to, you convince yourself that it's okay, no big deal, I can have 1 cup of coffee a day. 1 cup of coffee, that's literally what I've been doing probably for the last year. But I've been drinking more iced coffees with more oat milk and almond milk, which actually has tons of sugar in it, an insane amount of sugar. All those things are inflammatory. It's not helping you. So I'm sitting there telling myself it's all good. I can just have a cup of coffee a day. No big deal. It's moderation, right? Like it's a lie we've told ourselves. And then like bring in consumerism and just what's like trending and what's happening. Yeah, you're screwed. You're screwed. So, I haven't actually like changed much over the last year except for not being good with discipline with food and drink. And like you can see, I've put on a couple pounds. And when I say that, like, I'm not saying that like, ah, I'm not gonna be mad at myself about it because I know I've been drinking more calories and I didn't up my movement. So I'm moving the same, but my calorie intake is higher. And the calories that I'm taking in, I know people don't want to hear this. They're empty calories. Yes, you're getting calories, you're getting food, but what's the nutrition? Like, what's the nutritional value of that? Because it's not going to be very high. It's not going to be very high. And so we're essentially all malnourished. It doesn't matter if you're overweight or underweight. Right now, we're all malnourished. We're all inflamed. The inflammation, the shit that we're eating and drinking, is what's causing all the diseases and the sickness. And at some point, we're going to have to, as hard as it is, be like, yeah, this tastes great. It makes me feel good for maybe 30 minutes of my life. But if you step back in the bigger picture, is it really helping you? It's not. It's not. That whole thing can be applied to a million different things in your life when it comes to certain things, but I'm going to start having conversations around this. If you want to start feeling better, you are going to have to acknowledge the fact that the things that you're putting in your body are making you ill. That's actually, and I'm saying this very, very respectfully, it's sometimes I get frustrated because, as what I just told you, it's like I'll meet with people and I'll ask them, like, what kinds of foods are you eating? What are you putting into your body? What kind of movements are you doing? And they will say XYZ, which aren't helpful things for their body. It's harmful, but they're still going like, I don't understand why I'm feeling this way. Why do I feel like shit all the time? Meanwhile, we're just constantly consuming fast food, caffeine, like just overstimulated. We're overstimulated. I could go on and on about this. I will, but not in this video. So, food. We're going to look back in this time period. Literally, I think about this sometimes, being a kid. It feels like I'm living in a political cartoon. It literally feels like political cartoons that I would see as a kid in the newspaper about like rich people in the government and all these like crazy things that you're like, it won't ever be that bad. And yet here we are. It's actually worse than what I thought it would be. Crazy. Anyways, if you watched it, thank you. Happy Tuesday. If you haven't worked out today, go work out, walk, do something, jump up and down, put on your favorite song. One song. Give me one song. Favorite song. Give me the shake. Sing, dance, something. And eat something that's good for you today. Eat a fruit, eat a vegetable, legume, something. Something that your body's going to go, yes, thank you for giving me the good stuff. Yes. Have a good day.